Hey YouTube, this is Darius again, and welcome back to the Sneaky V YouTube channel. I'm up bright and early this morning, headed down to McDonough, Georgia to pick up some parts for my car, and I decided to take you guys along for the ride. So just sit back, relax, enjoy the music, and we're going to take a little trip. And we have arrived at Summit Racing here in McDonough, Georgia. The store still has a mask mandate in place because there's a lot of people that are usually in this store, but we made it anyway, so I'll see you guys inside. Alright guys, we just got out of Summit Racing, picking up our parts, and now we're about to head back home, or at least to my storage unit, so I can lay these all out and show you what I got. I'm not going to bore you with that drive. I already have a little bit of time lapse for the drive down, so I'll see you guys when I get there. Alright, we're finally pulling up to my storage unit here in just a little bit, so I can finally get these parts out of the boxes and show them to you guys. Another $1,200 spent on this engine. That brings my total to around about $10,000, I think. The last few things I bought, or the total after the last few things I bought, was about $7,700, and this was another $1,200. So that's what, $87. Then probably about $8,900. So yeah, it's getting kind of expensive, but I mean, I'm paying for it over a good deal of time, so it's not that bad. You guys are probably wondering why I'm spending so much money on this engine. Well, that's because I don't want to do another junkyard build like you see everybody else on YouTube doing. I wanted to do something good, something big that was gonna last some years before I ever have to really replace anything. You know, you see these junkyard builds everywhere, and like, you know, I just didn't want to be another, you know, person that was doing a junkyard build. So yeah, also I've already got a junkyard car, so basically yeah, I didn't want to end up putting a, you know, half-built engine into a car that's already falling apart. I wanted to do a good engine. After I get done with this engine, I'm going to start working a lot on this car and dumping money into the car itself to get it ready to accept an engine like that, because right now that engine would probably pull this car apart Now I really don't want that. With all the money that I've dumped into this engine, honestly, I probably could have bought a new car, a better car, but I didn't really want to do that. So, yeah, that's the reason I'm spending so much money on this engine, uh, just so I have something nice that lasts without having to keep replacing things. Okay, finally got into the storage unit after all of that driving around for 2 hours. Went ahead and got some lights set up so I wouldn't be fumbling with that for a few minutes. Anyways, let's cut right to the chase and show you guys these parts that I just went and bought. First and foremost, I have these lifters from Comp Cam. I got some solid roller lifters because I didn't want to do hydraulic roller lifters. Solid roller lifters are supposed to let you like spin the engine a little bit higher in the RPM. See if I can get them open here. Yeah, they're supposed to let you be able to spin the engine higher in RPM because I want this engine to rev out a little bit more than a stock engine would. So I went with the solid roller lifters instead of hydraulic rollers. Also with the roller part, I went with rollers because you know, it reduces friction instead of flat tapping. So yeah, I got Comp Cam, the instructions, got myself a couple of nice Comp Cam stickers. I might stick them on the car at some point, I don't know. I don't really want to show the car off as like a, you know, a fast car. I want it to sneak up on people and surprise them. Yeah, installation instructions and all of that jazz. And we have the lifters. They come as a 16-piece set. You have like all the lifters. They're the same diameter for both sides, 0.842 inches in diameter. They come with a bar that goes across two of them to hold them together because you don't want these things spinning in the lifter boards. It's kind of raining outside, you guys can hear that. But yeah, 16-piece set, I don't know, $600, I mean, $640 something for the set. So yeah, there's that. Put these back in their box, nice and safe. Get stickers back in there. Next up, I have some nice, there's the bar, I've got to put the bar back there. Oh shoot, gonna break something. Anyways, put these back in their box and set them aside for now. So, aside from the roller lifters, I also picked up some rocker arms because, of course, when you're building a valve train, you need the rocker arms, the lifters, and of course the valves and camshaft and all of that. So I bought some lifters. These are by PQX Performance or Performance Quotient, I think it's the company's called. Hold up a second. Okay, I see. I thought I had accidentally bought the cathedral quart style rocker arms. I don't need the cathedral quart style rocker arms. I'll tell you why in a minute. But yeah, I got the LS3 engine style rocker arms. They're for square port, rectangular port heads. And yeah, so these are aluminum rocker arms. Let's see if I can get a few of them out of their package here. Show them off. But yeah, they came with the pedestal, the shims. They should be fully adjustable for the solid rocker arm, not the solid rocker arm, the solid, what do you call it, things that I just had in my hand, the solid roller lifters, because you have to be able to adjust for solid lifters. It's called setting lash. If you don't do it, you'll have either a noisy valve train or like you could burn a valve or something. But they're fully adjustable. They are shaft mounted, I think it's called, when they're all on one shaft like this. And like they're pretty cool looking. They're 1.7 ratio. That means for whatever cam I have in there, it'll have 1.7. It'll send 1.7 times the lift to the push rods and to eventually to the valve. So like, let's say if my push rods, my camshaft had 1 inch of lift, these would transfer 1.7 inches of lift to the push rod, and the valve will open 1.7 inches, which will be an awful lot. But I don't think they make cams that big, which is pretty good. So anyways, yeah, I got my lifters here. You got 2 sets, 16 lifters for, the exhaust and intake valves on an 8-cylinder engine. Got the little grease that comes with it, the high pressure grease, the bolts and stuff for installing it and adjusting it. But yeah, that's the rocker arm. And finally, last but not least, once I get this all put away, I got one more thing to show you guys today. And that is these big boys here. I'm going to take a second to get them out of their box. So just bear with me and we'll see. Come on out. Put this down. Actually, I'm just going to take one of them out of the box because it doesn't really make sense to take both of them out of the box. I mean, they're the same thing. One thing that I did learn about LS engine heads while I was fooling around with this is that they're interchangeable. The right side can go on the left side can go on the right. I don't know if there are any other engines that like aren't able to swap out their heads like that, but I know that these LS heads can. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Like, if you happen to need a new head or something like that, you can pull one off and the whole block or something, left or right, it doesn't matter. Yeah. But anyways, I gave away what was in the box, cylinder heads. What I have here is the Chevrolet Performance Parts heads. These are the CNC machine aluminum heads. These bad boys here can flow up to, I think, 350 cubic feet per minute at 0.600 inches of lift. For some reason, the springs in here can only handle 0.500 inches of lift, but I'm not going for like extreme lift or anything. I just wanted some heads that would flow good, as I open them up to the point that I wanted them open. But these are made of aluminum. They're all CNC ported. They have the, I think, 12-degree spark plug holes. They have like a 2.165-inch intake port. It's supposed to let in a lot of air. And of course, the exhaust port is a little bit smaller because you don't need a whole lot of space to push air out of the cylinder. But yeah, so spent a lot of money on these bad boys, but I think it's gonna be worth it in the end. Anyways, that's about all I have to show you guys for today. So yeah, I've been working on this thing. It might seem like I haven't really been doing anything since I haven't been posting videos or anything, but I've been doing a lot of work, normal work, because all this stuff costs money, of course. So I've been at work a lot and just kind of getting items put together so that I can keep this ball rolling. I still, of course, haven't gotten my engine block over there sent off to the machine shop, but that's going to be happening soon. I could have done it by now, but like that causes that. I mean, it takes a lot of logistics for me to do that. I don't think I can fit that thing in my car without scratching some stuff up. So I'm gonna have to rent a truck to take it down there. Set up a time when I can get with the machine shop guy to take it down there in the first place. And when he's done with it, I'm gonna have to rent a truck again to bring it back here and start putting it all together. So basically, the main reason I haven't taken that thing and gotten into the machine shop is because I've been doing a lot of work and I just don't have time to be renting trucks right now and driving all over town trying to get that thing to the machine shop. But I'm gonna get it there, and we're gonna get this thing put together eventually. But anyways, that's all I had to show you guys for today. I'll get this stuff packed back up. Thank you guys for watching, and please be sure to like and subscribe. Tell your friends to come watch the channel for me if you can, because this stuff right here, it costs a lot of money. And it'll be paid for, but like me doing it out of pocket takes a lot longer to do. I like to create more videos with you guys faster, so I need some help. So if you guys could please like and subscribe, I'd appreciate that a lot. Thank you, and have a nice day.